Hi everybody, welcome back to Planet Arizona Comics, where the temperature's hot and the comics are hotter. We've got a special top 10 video for you today because Brian-LCS has put out a challenge. He wants, for Spider-Man's 60th anniversary, he wants your top 10 Spider-Man covers. This is something I've been kind of wanting to do for a while, get into these cover challenges, but never found the time or the right topic, and this definitely is right in my wheelhouse. So, but if you follow my channel, you will know I rarely get these top 10 lists down to 10, and I've been pretty good. I'm only one over. I have a top 11 today. I've kind of narrowed these down to just covers that Peter Parker's on, because there are so many good ones. There are so many good modern covers of, you know, Miles and Spider-Gwen and other Spider-related characters. But I just want to get this down to Peter Parker because it is his 60th anniversary. But there is one cover I could not leave off my list, even though it does not have Peter Parker on it, and that is coming in number 11. That is the Master Alex Ross variant cover to Spider-Man 568, is this? 568. Really great Green Goblin cover by the Master himself. I always like that. You can see that this is a mask, and you can see that his eyes are coming through it. And just a gorgeous cover, in my opinion. And even though it doesn't have Peter Parker, I could not leave it off the list. So that's number 11. Number 10, this is a more recent book. This is Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 3. This is the, what was this again? This is the Chinese New Year variant cover. It's got Miles and it's got Gwen, it's got Noir. No, I'm not sure if that's Peter, but it's kind of like maybe the video game Gamerverse Peter Parker, I'm not sure, and Iron Spider. But this is one not a lot of people know about, and this is one of my favorites. When I saw it, I had to pick it up, and still holds after, I think this is 2 years old now. Really good book to pick up, in my opinion, if you are collecting Spider-Man and you like Miles and you like Gwen and blah blah blah. All right, number 9, modern classic Amazing Spider-Man 700 cover, the great collage that makes up the mask of all these, you know, the Venoms and the blacks and the whites and all the red, of course, of Spider-Man. Really cool book. I see a lot of issues of these on eBay. I have Stan Lee's signatures on it, and I have one upstairs that's a Stan Lee signature too. But I'm gonna put this in at number 9. Number 8, you cannot go wrong with Black Suit Spider-Man, and this was a great cover by Klaus Janson, I believe. Great homage to Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man. When was this? 1984, so 14-year-old Planet Arizona really had to hunt down this book on his bicycle through the streets of neighboring towns to try to pick up this book, and I eventually found it, and happy that I did. Number 7, this is a book Brian put on his list, and it's one of my favorites too. This was Webb Spider-Man number 1, another book from 1984 that 15-year-old Planet Arizona had to go bicycling through the streets to go find, but eventually did. Great Charles Vess, a Fantasy Illustrated cover, Black Suit. Really gaining traction lately with collectors as a book to be sought out and have in your collection. Now, while I like that Webb cover, it's not my favorite Webb cover, because this is my favorite Webb cover. This is Webb of Spider-Man number 32. This is a classic resurrection cover from the Kraven's Last Hunt storyline by Mike Zeck. In fact, I like it so much, I even got him to sign it at a convention and got it graded because it means that much to me. You're starting to see this homage more as the years go by, and just definitely one of my favorite Black Suit covers. Might even be my favorite Black Suit cover. All right, going into the final 4. I love Todd McFarlane's art. I love Mysterio as a villain. You put them together and you got a great McFarlane cover for Amazing Spider-Man 311. The great thing with Mysterio's costume is that big fishbowl, and you got that with one of the things I liked about McFarlane is he got this kind of insect-like Spider-Man a lot of times, and the way he's posed and the way he's swinging. Even this is kind of just creepy and insect-like. So, my favorite run of Spider-Man of all time is this McFarlane run. And I gotta put this in at number 4. Number 3 is an oldie but goodie. This is a classic 1970s Spider-Man. Was it 135? It's that old school, lots of heads on the cover, lots of space taken up, but it's got its second appearance of Punisher. You got who's that, Norman here, and J. Jonah. Everyone associated with Spider-Man is on it. You got Mary Jane. I guess they were pushing Tarantula at this time. He's got a great spider pose, him leaping. It's got the fuzzy spider, and it's yellow. It's got a nice background. It really pops. So I really dug this cover and was happy to pick this up. I was out of the hobby for a long time, got back into it around 2010, 2011. This is one of those first covers I picked up because I couldn't afford $129 at the time, and still can't. But if I can't get the first appearance of Punisher, I'm going to get the second appearance. So, top 2. Who doesn't love good symbiotes and Carnage? And this is a modern classic from Mark Bagley. First appearance of Carnage. What more do I need to say? It's as classic Spider-Man as Spider-Man gets. It's a great Spidey villain. It's his first appearance. Again, what more do I need to say? I always loved the dig at McFarlane, the spawn of Venom. Should ask Bagley at a convention whether that's was his doing or Marvel's doing. So, and going into number 1, if you watched any of my top 10 videos before, as I said earlier, I worship at the altar of Todd McFarlane, and this is one of my all-time favorite covers. Probably is my favorite cover. It kind of changes from week to week, month to month, but always high up on the list, and that is Amazing Spider-Man 316. McFarlane at his best. First Venom cover, Spidey defeated, blood on the black, great purple cover, everything pops. To me, it didn't get more exciting as a Spider-Man reader than this McFarlane run. And again, what can I say? This is a great cover. This is a classic cover that gets homaged every month, it seems. If you're an indie publisher, just put a homage of this cover on your book and it's going to sell. All right, that's what I got for you this week. Let me know what you think, and I'll be tagging Brian-LCS, and thanks for stopping by. I will see you next time.